Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Timberborn. Let's go ahead and get this unpaused and moving. We left off with TNT our waterway here, so that is now 2 deep rather than just being 1 deep. And we are slowly transferring over. Actually, I think everything's really transferred over already. Good. Okay, so I can eject all of that. Yeah, let's eject all of that. I apologize. You're getting fired. I want the metal to go there. Pathway. Set that to a high priority. And destroy that. Yeah. Perfect. Get that built, get someone to work this job. Get this switched around. Now that's a question of how exactly I want to. Honestly, I could. No, I can't leave that connection like that. So I build another one behind it. No, not levees. Platforms. Some other platforms. Nah, I don't like. There is a question of how will I attach this to power? I don't know. Like that, I guess, and then we'll just power component on. Add connection. And that'll allow me to destroy that, which was admittedly more than I really even need. Get the pathway going. Back to this. And back there. Yeah, it's looking fairly good. How are we looking here? Not great. How's our population? 3 beavers. Well, that's how happy everyone is not. Okay. Yeah. So, set the 5 for a minimum. So 2 beavers should move over there. And there they are. Slightly overflowing it would look like. Build that right there. Because what I'm going to do is, storage-wise, I'm going to put a small water taker here and here. So water, water. Let them build that eventually. It's been a while since I built a decent dam, though, so let's think about that real quick. I would like to get this stuff done. Not that happening at the greatest. That is for sure. If I set that to a high priority, yeah, let's set that to the main priority. Actually, didn't need that. One's already good to go. One's got clogs, which I could just I'll plan on doing with it so I can just destroy it. Set priority to get done. High priority, so really just planks. I don't have a lot of planks, but I do have some. Go ahead and stop the cogs from getting made. But I think I'll need them. Yeah, so planks, 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 metal blocks and planks, metal blocks and planks, and planks and metal block. Yeah, so it's the same thing all the way around. It's just a lot of planks, a lot of metal blocks. And of course, my smelters don't necessarily have a place to put them. Okay, so I have to get. You know what? We're just gonna. Not like I was gonna keep like that anyway. Sure. Scrap. And draft started. Cool. Metal blocks. Let's see. I have logs, I have treated planks, I have scrap, I have regular planks, I have metal blocks, and I have dirt. I don't have dirt. I lied. No, don't have any dirt. Sure. We'll put the dirt there. I thought that's going to happen anytime soon. Probably. High prioritize all this, as well as high prioritize the pickup for those. What are you waiting on? We're also waiting on planks. Okay, so like, why are you guys having such issues? You don't have any logs. You know, there's a bunch of logs here. There it goes. Excellent. Which means that they should have plenty of space to put all this. So small. So that one didn't get a job. That means this is empty. Yeah. And all four. Okay. Okay, good. That one's built. Actually, let's set that to a lower priority. Never mind. They got all that done already. I want planks on all of these, and I want all these built. Mostly just that way we can have someone here. So someone should take this every day to get their job, to do their job. What I'm thinking about is maybe that one's going to be the same way if I ever do get to that. Oh, that's right. There's a crap ton of TNT up there for that new district that I was planning on putting in. I think I'll let the TNT just kind of build up a little bit, and then I'll get to that one. It's true. I do need to get one of those put in over here for the extract. Yes, so then those will be the next. Honestly, yeah, if I put the logs in, is that something I? Yeah, it's something I kind of need to have there. I'm thinking about filling this in with water. Honestly, if I built a wall here and then took this wall and I came this way with this, I could fill all this in with water. Definitely optional. Awesome, that one's building. That one's now the top priority, which for planks. Yep. Excellent. Yeah, just a couple away. Oh, I thought that person was coming to build this. Oh, well, they got half of that built. Okay, so you're going to that one instead of... I guess someone's always already set to do this. Probably get done in the morning. Nice. Well, I know the happier they are, the more... Shit, more to go, huh? I know the happier they are, the more, or the quicker they'll go. Someone finish this, please? There it is. So another one. It's missing that one and this one. And we'll have this thing completed. Oh, yeah. Including the metal blocks to get that one done. Did I even set that as a high? I did, okay. You are not set as a high priority. You are set as a high priority, and you are good. That's good, okay. Theoretically, once this is done and they start importing and whatnot, if they need anything, they can just hop in here, go all the way down, hop out here, grab whatever they need, or hop this, and then go up here for the supplies, and it should just be a quick, very quick run, because as of the current time, I'm not going to connect these, so I don't really see a reason to. I don't see a reason to yet. Say, no one's got power right now, huh? Oh, I got... You guys... I was supposed to say, you guys are really not a lot, and it's just... These are the things I'm looking at here. That is a decent amount. Not a lot, decent amount. Food and water, still looking really good, yeah. If I really wanted to, I could look into significantly decreasing that. Honestly, the location for this wasn't the greatest. I'm gonna have to build a thing in front of it. So honestly, the best thing to do would be to move this possibly over here somewhere. Honestly, if I am not needed. I don't think I'm gonna need that one. It's fun. Here we go. Here we go, right here. That's a much better location. Yeah, there it is. It's some resources back from this, I guess. That'll allow me to separate this by district right here on both sides. Yeah. How are we looking over here, guys? Pretty good. Almost got the metal blocks. Then it's just a matter of the planks. So they got that built. Oh yeah, they do have that built. That'll be built the next time they come around, I think. Kept water in here. Looking good. Cycle 33. Nice. Very nice. Okay. We really need to get over here to build. It's really not going to be easy. Then again, it might be easier than I thought it would be. If I take a pathway... go like this. There's no real way around this, is there? Nope. So what I would have to do is I'd have to have that removed. And I have to high prioritize that. And that's if even something anyone ever comes out here. I may really just push that a wee bit too much. Yeah. I'm not sure who's going to come out here. Someone did. I appreciate that. And there's a couple more of y'all. Excellent. But go get some food and water, would you? Then stairways here, here, and here. Yeah. I prioritize all of these. Okay. So first thing I'm gonna have to do is build ways across this. We're gonna put levees here, here, like that, yeah. And what that'll allow me to do is I can then get across via bridges. We got here. That's a 4. That'll be a 3. And that should be enough to get across to build everything I need to build. Downward at the very least. Because they can build downward infinitely. And I think they can build downward like that because I did it over on the other side. So if I do landscaping, I go to sluice. I go right here. I don't need that many. What am I thinking here? We're gonna go with 2. And I will dam up that right there. Theoretically, that should be enough. I shouldn't need to... Okay, and what those are going to be is they are going to close... They're going to close below contamination of 1%. That should be... yeah, they're all connected, right? Nope, okay. Close below contamination. 1%. Okay, so these should all close. Yes, so these should all close when bad water, should all be closed when there's fresh water here. For now, though, I'll have to leave them open because until that gets filled, I don't want that to overflow. So, bad water comes, these will open, allow the bad water to flow outward. For now, till I might do a better way up here, up top. But that's just how I'll have it. They are getting those fixed. So, honestly, what I would like to do is I'd like to TNT this. And then if I do levees all the way down, I could start pumping the water kind of like this way. Because once I get this done and this sealed up, I want fresh water coming in here. That's what I want going. I want fresh water going that way. Just a matter of getting that built. Let's get this over here. Is this finally done? It is finally done. Okay, so what I can do now is I can delete that path, delete that path, district crossing, small gate, like that. Set a priority to get that built. Then I can come over here, delete this, and reconnect that while allowing them to, nope, hang on, to finally build that one. So this will allow them to get any kind of resources they may need, which probably will be a lot eventually, considering the fact that I'm going to need to increase their housing at some point in the future. That is definitely something I need to do. And now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, could definitely build an aquatic farm over here. And they just got this done, so I can actually build it over here. So, let's go with food, not housing. Aquatic farm. I can go back, like, honestly, I do like that being there, but it's not going to work like that. If I put it like this, I'll have to have an in and an out, so that won't work either. So if I go back like this, yeah, that'll work. And then I put a staircase here, path crossed, and then I plant Better dock. There's a decent bit of spatterdock I can get planted. Double check, make sure that's correct. Yep, spatterdock, okay. And then should be correct. Yes, indeed. I can get spatterdock all the way back here. Then theoretically I can get another spatterdock, and I get another one of these over here, and I can increase the area for spatterdock. Yes, this is in fact in this district. Angie. Let's up here, yeah, right here. Let's do some landscaping. Yeah, right there. Let's get those. Like that. And that'll be where the houses go. For you guys, that'll be your high priority. I want to say that this side I wish to manage, and you guys are going to be allowed to do everything. Yeah. So technically everything, I was gonna say lakeside district, but everything's by the lake. So we're gonna go what should we name this one? Two Bridges? Two Bridges District. Named after the two bridges. Well, it's technically three, but we're gonna go with the two bridges, and it's named after the two bridges that allowed this district to really flourish. That's beautiful. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Yep. Science District. I feel like I didn't spell that correctly. Oh, I did. Okay. See, I'm not stupid. Science District. There are only 3 districts. I'm gonna go. God dang it. Ah! Lakeside District. Gotta capitalize the S. Because it's literally lakeside. Now, it's not really lakeside, it's atop the lake, but yeah. Good, good. So let's say I go here and I go to chestnut trees. And I go here. And I cancel the chopping of oh, so all this set up to still be chopped? Why is that a thing? Let's clear all that green out, because I'm a stickler for that kind of stuff. And let's just clear everything out. Okay? Okay. Now, things I definitely need to re-put on the list are these ones. Yeah, not sure how I managed that one. That shouldn't be there. Okay, and chestnut again to fix that. Oh, hang on. Missed one. Okay. Not that I have any haulers. I don't. Okay, I do have haulers. Nice. Nothing to do in range. Huh? Well, first off, you're available workers in district. Look, I know that much. I'm not surprised about that. I'm confused as what do you mean you have nothing to do? Like, is it because there's no one there? Like, the stairs give you access to this. You're even marked down as it. You guys gonna get TNT for that or no? Guess not. Let's do a small warehouse and set it to TNT. See if that'll get us some TNT over here. Oh, you guys aren't important right now anyway. But as you can see, they have things to do. It's just a fact of... I don't know if they're stupid. Like, why... why are there issues? How about that? Right? Looking at this. Looks pretty good. We got this rebuilt over here yet? Nope, haven't even started. That's okay. Let me come down like that. Oh, they started putting the TNT over there. I guess that makes sense. If I don't... Oh, yeah, I guess... They have a lot of stuff they could build. It's just a fact of... Oh, hey, yeah, they started working on that. Okay. You know, yeah, let's set all this to high priority. And let's watch them do that. Well, let's see them get their little area set up, guys. there we go. Had to add this little Ludo part on the side. But that should give them 4 Ludos. And 4 rooftop terraces that are not on the roof. Hopefully that increases. Yeah, you guys are injured, don't know why. Hopefully that increases all of our wet fur and that kind of stuff. What else could I increase? Campfires, rooftop terraces. Well, when I TNT this, I could theoretically throw some campfires here. How big are those? Those are 3x3s. As in a well-being. Let's see. Campfires. So I can't do maybe 1, 2, 1, 2, and then let's say I TNT this to kind of fit this so it looks similar. Okay. Let's see, that goes 3 behind that. Nice. Hopefully that makes them happier. And while I'm at it, I'm going to go well-being, and I'm going to give them that contemplation spot. Just a couple of those. Nothing too drastic. For now, at least. So, okay, I haven't building over here yet. Building those? Yeah, looks like they've been putting some effort into that. This, I'm really losing it on that side, aren't I? Okay, so what if I went to the metals? Could I really build one of those right now? Let's see, log skiers, treated planks. We'll just wait on planks on that, huh? Then again, I don't really have a lot. Do I? Don't have a lot. Stairs. This. Turn towards that. Yeah, so if I go here, 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 pathway should be enough. Yeah, let's get to that. Then, if I do one metal thing down here, it will reach all of them. So if I do it, yeah, do that there. Okay, that should allow me to get all the scrap from there. Awesome. So that's going. Oh, I was going to say, do I not have this connected to power right now? Like, what happened? If I do, it's that. Okay. Okay. Still working on that, huh? I haven't got that one done. This one over here is done, though. They have been getting some TNT over here to blow that out. That's good. Got that so I can actually see the water. They are putting their TNT over here. Oh, well, they're actually liking their sunflowers. Huh. They are indeed liking stuff. I might cut all of this out and, nope, not that. This. Yeah, I should be able to do it like that. And I'll plant sunflowers here as well. Because I've got a lot of carrots. Increasing my sunflower production is not going to be hard. I hope they still grab this. Unsure, though, if they will. Oh, and they got that one done. Which means that they can grab their wood and move up over there. Okay, do you have everything done now, huh? Let me plant some chestnut trees. Yeah, don't see anything missing, so that's good. Which means I don't need this anymore. I need a food gatherer. You are going to be focused on chestnuts. Well, that's where the spatter dock can go, which that's empty, which I don't need that right now. Could TNT a large amount of this to make it too deep. Potentially move the spatter dock location, or just not do it at all. Oh, good. Bad time. I definitely needed that. Yeah, I definitely needed that. Honestly, could look into moving these. Yes. Let's high prioritize these and that. Get that little land cleared up. Could honestly TNT a large portion of this just to really increase the water. Yeah, that's getting close. I could eventually put ladders down to here to get this section of it while we're kind of building that. Damn. Really hurting on logs, aren't I? Can you not reach that? You cannot reach that. Okay, how far can you reach? Right there. So if I were to build, let's say I get this pulled up, right? And that one pulled up. Set this at high priority. And then I cancel the rest of that. Right? Because I don't really need it. And then I come down like this. Hit those two and that. So yeah. Then I will go. I can either go and I can dam this here, or I can come out and cap it. Kind of like how I have here. It's kind of capped off. Yeah, I know do that. I'm gonna cap that off. Ooh, there's a thought. Is if I really do that, this is now slightly in the way, isn't it? Now I can destroy that without any real care. Pretty sure if I put this there, it's gonna sink. So let me put a ladder here. And I really feel like if I move this back to right here, it should work. So I'll high prioritize that. I'll high prioritize this. I will put pathway to it, so that way it can be built. But I'm going to delete that. Landscaping, levees, the levee here, and then here. Like that. So then I'll switch it from this one to this, and that should be fine. Excellent, got that there now. Well, I mean, theoretically, I could make this an island if I wanted to, but I don't. Then the question then becomes, do I destroy all of this, or do I just... I don't know. Let's go like this. Then I Boop. Bad tide started. Yeah, I'm really not concerned about the bad tide. So once they get this built, I can destroy this, and as I'm doing that, I'll just lower the water levels. See, right now this is set up at 0.6. I'm hoping that this will allow me to this will turn all this green, so I can actually start planting trees here. What do I have? 1, 2. I have 2 of them that are actually do the trees, okay? So if I come over here to have that one removed, get that a high priority, I can set another one there. And I think what I'll do is have... Nope. Yeah. I'll have that pulled. And set that to a high priority so that I can put... lumberjacks there. We just get some more lumberjacks going. Because I'm focusing on a wood-intensive thing here, and I don't have any wood to put towards it, really. Let me just unpause that one and get some moving. Okay, what I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to pause that. That uses planks. You don't use planks. You don't use planks. You're paused already. You do use planks. You use logs. I'm going to pause you. Pause you. Not that you're doing anything currently, but... yeah, I got some treated planks. TNT is moving. Slowly, but it's moving. And they got the fires built. And that looks really good. I like that. Yeah. Prioritize that by haulers if we ever have any. We probably don't. Beavers in Georgia should all be in their spots. They shouldn't have to worry about anything like that. Get some pathways just going because... I think what my goal is for this for the map really, is to get as much of it as green as I possibly can. I've already expanded that, I want to say, a significant amount. Like, this used to be all bad water. So, I think I'm already doing fairly well. But, like, I might, like this industrial area, I might just leave that as is, not really worry about building that, but it is something on my list that I'd like to do. Yeah, you guys are just fine. You're still connected to that, but just this will allow me to get rid of that. TNT's getting there. Let's see. Yeah, everyone's looking really good. You guys got all the TNT yet? No. You still have 5 people in this. You do. Okay. Available storage. I'm not surprised on that. It is looking to get that improved and built on. Oh, and they have metal over here too. No, wait, are we building this over here? Is that what you guys are doing? Yep. They are building this over here. Sure enough. No good sucking. Oh, that's right. That was the only one I. Nope, no. All of these don't have good selected. Pine, paper, gears, explosives. Paper, gears, explosives. Screw it. Books, I guess. Or I could just do pine resin. Do pine resin. Paper. Gears. And dynamite. I gotcha. Hang on. Really not what I want you guys focused on right now with the wood. Okay, so we have those guys cooking yell. Okay, well they got that cleared up, so I can place another one down there like I wanted. Just gonna connect that. Never mind, I'm not gonna connect that. Yeah, it's connected. I don't need that connected. So let's plant an oak tree there. Honestly, I'd like for them to prioritize that. Yeah. I'm going to prioritize all that. Okay, so 4 more gears and that one's done. 3 more gears and that one's done. Then I can get this filled with water, which should turn this green. I don't know if it'll turn all this to green or if it'll turn majority of it to green. But that'll allow me to build more stuff over here. I can either do more farming stuff or I could do wheat. That's not a bad idea. I could do one of the efficient farmhouses and put wheat over here. Now that's not a bad idea. I like that idea. Wheat is definitely something we need, and the wheat field is definitely nice. I'm gonna wait to explode this for all of it. That might be next episode. Given how long it's kind of taken to get the TNT. But then again, I only got one TNT thing one thing that's making TNT. Okay, yeah, we're still looking good on water. Everyone's happiness still isn't the greatest. Injury, I don't know what to do about you. Like, I'm sorry. These guys, like, they're thirsty. Drink water. Like, you have water. You have food. Like, go drink and eat. Like, it's not like you guys don't have food and water, so I don't know why they don't want to do that. Wet fur, guys, I've given you just about everything I could. You've got 4 of the things. You should be fine. Grilled potatoes, grilled chestnuts. That's right. I haven't really. That was something I was working on over here, wasn't it? You're doing spatterdock. Yeah, you're doing grilled spatterdock. I was moving all that over here. So let's say I'm doing the grills. Hey, let's do food. Start a grill. If I went here and I went, or if I went here and here, yeah, that makes more sense. That's grilled potatoes, grilled spatterdock. Then honestly, I just need one more, and I can put that one right there, which will be the grilled chestnuts. Honestly, though, that means I really need to get another kind of set in here. Yeah, so let's say storage-wise, warehouse, structures, and then I need the staircases for the pathway. Connect. Nope. Okay, chestnuts. 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 Nice. Still haven't got that built, huh? Was really hoping to get that one built, guys. Okay. Honestly, yeah, what I'll do is I'll probably cut and have this connected, and I'll have where it connects right here for the new district. That ended. What are we waiting on there? Planks. Jesus Christ, seems like everything I'm waiting on is planks. Literally. Those are also waiting on planks. Yeah. These I don't think are. I think these are just logs. Yeah, these are all logs. Just gonna destroy that. Set that up to a high priority to grab that. Because I plan on TNTing a large portion of this to increase the amount of spatter dock I can do. Might move these again. TNT just a large portion of this. With the fact that they, I no longer have the bad tides coming through, I actually might go back to what we had originally and put some stairs going down, and that way for them to travel through here, they would have to go through water. Issue is that I'm building this, and then they could just bypass that if they really wanted to. So that doesn't necessarily help me. Something to think about. Something to think about. TNTing this isn't a bad idea either. Although if I go up with this and build a ladder, I can go further. So that's something to think about too, I guess. Looks like we're finally getting a decent amount of wood going. Yeah, there's definitely have planks. Now, what was that thing I was thinking of earlier? Oh, here we go, Okay. Let me just trash both of those. Destroy the zip line. And add a connection here and a connection there. Perfect. Oh, those are paused. That was accidental. Sorry, guys. I'll try. Not that I would be 100% sure why you would want to. I said a zip line should be more than enough as to what you should want to do. You know, then again, if I were to move this slightly, like go like right here, I could expand the district a little bit right here. And that would allow me to have kind of a small operation area. Something to think about. I'll have to wait for them to really cut all that down. Yeah, let's wait for them to cut that down, and then I can look into that. Then I could set up a couple different things. I actually might get this done pretty quickly. See, small issue is that I either need to destroy majority of this wall to allow water to flow through here, or I destroy a small portion of the wall to allow water to flow through here, into here. In which case, I leave a large amount of wood. I could theoretically destroy it in small segments and allow them to pick the wood up as it goes. That would just take a minute, but it's probably my best bet. Well, guys, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this here, and we're going to see you in the next episode. Have a nice night, and thanks for watching.